2019, we started praying for a new missionary movement to reach all of Europe. Europe is so marked by secularism, so many young people don't even walk into the churches anymore. So we were praying that God would raise up bold missionary teams to reach 100 of the most influential cities in Europe. And right now we are seeing God answer that prayer. A year and a half ago, we met in Poland and we had 50 team members from around Europe. This year we had 150 from 23 different European countries. We have city teams in Wrocław, Kraków, and Lublin in Poland, in Marseille in France, in Lisbon, in Beirut. And we're seeing Steiger movements starting like Torino in Italy, or Oslo, Cluj-Napoca in Romania, Novi Sad in Serbia, Madrid in Spain, Bielsko, Berlin, Bratislava, Dresden, Helsinki, Prague, Paris, Valencia in Spain, Split in Croatia, and Zwolle in the Netherlands. We saw evangelistic tours happening all around the continent. The I Am performance toured 10 cities in Poland, reaching around 3,000 people. The band The Unrest has toured clubs and festivals around Poland, Germany, and other parts of Europe. No Longer Music has just been touring again in Europe. They've toured 10 cities in Germany, Poland, Austria, and they're heading to Romania later in the year. And they're playing in the central squares, reaching thousands of people for Jesus. We also run impact trips. Small teams from different churches can come and join us, and we end up with a large team going across the Camino de Santiago from Portugal to Spain, or in Woodstock Festival in Poland. And through this, we've seen over the last year over 1,000 people get to hear the gospel in person. We've also been doing a lot of mobilization work. We go to conferences like Revive Europe or The Send, where we get to run workshops or speak from the stage, and then we lead people onto the streets to share Jesus in a creative and a bold way. We have a movement team who is going all around Europe doing impact events in different countries like Croatia or Norway or the Netherlands. We also had a pioneer team in London that went for 6 months, and now we're seeing a long-term team starting in London. We also gathered for our European gathering, where we were able to hear from God and seek Him together and get His vision for what He's calling us to do in Europe today. This year, we've already seen actions happening in 45 cities. Nearly 8,000 people reached with the gospel, over 9,000 trained, 120 discipled by our Steiger City teams, 1,900 mobilized into our actions. We have 45 Europeans attending the Steiger Mission School this year. We continue to see God move. We continue to believe that He is raising up teams in all the key cities in Europe today, so that the global youth culture might know that Jesus is alive and that He is for them, and that we might bridge the gap between the church and secular culture in Europe today.